Whales. Hi friends, today we are going to learn all about whales. What are whales? Even though whales live in the water, they are mammals, just like you and me. Humans and whales breathe air, have hair, are warm-blooded, give live births to their young, and feed their young milk. They are quite large, much bigger than humans. In fact, a whale's size can range from 9 to 98 feet. Think of the length of a professional basketball court. And these massive mammals have quite the range in weight too. They can be as small as the 600-pound dwarf sperm whale, or weigh more than 200 tons, like the colossal blue whale. Imagine the average house, approximately 2,000 square feet, and you have some idea how heavy 200 tons is. There are two types of whales, toothed and baleen. Toothed whales use their teeth for hunting and eating. This group includes sperm whales and orcas, as well as dolphins, porpoises, and narwhals. Speaking of narwhals, a narwhal's horn is actually one long tooth protruding or sticking out through its lip. Baleen whales are larger than toothed whales and include blue whales, humpbacks, bowhead whales, and many others. They eat by straining creatures through the fringed plates of long, fingernail-like material called baleen. What do they eat? Toothed and baleen whales eat very differently. Toothed whales are grabbers and suckers, while baleen whales are skimmers and gulpers. Toothed whales all have teeth. However, they differ in the number, size, and position of the teeth in their mouths. And from species to species, the teeth even have different purposes. For example, orcas use their teeth to grab food, but narwhals use their long tooth tusk to help them taste in the surrounding water. While they all have teeth, toothed whales don't use their teeth for chewing food. They do not have molars to grind up their food, so they swallow it whole or in large chunks. Toothed whales use echolocation to help them find and target their prey. They usually eat fish, squid, and octopus, while sometimes orcas will also eat sharks or other marine mammals. Baleen whales do not have teeth. Instead, they have hundreds of overlapping baleen plates growing downward from the gums of the upper jaw. Baleen is made out of keratin, the same thing our hair and fingernails are made of. Each whale species has a unique number, size, and color of baleen plates. Baleen is strong and flexible, making it the perfect colander or filter to strain out seawater and keep in prey. Inside the baleen plates is a hairy fringe, which is how the whales earned the nickname mysticetes, or mustached whales. They swim through patches of plankton with their mouths open. Tiny plankton caught by the baleen remain trapped in their mouths. Gray whales suck amphipods like a vacuum cleaner from the bottom of the ocean. They take in mouthfuls of mud and food before forcing the water and mud out through their baleen and capture their prey. Other interesting facts. Underwater, whales are great communicators and make otherworldly noises that can be heard for miles. They have complex combinations of moans, howls, and cries that they produce when they push air around in their head. The sound of the air moving around is amplified through a blob of fat at the top of their jaw. People believe that whales communicate through these sounds. The blue whale is the biggest whale alive today. But not only is it the biggest today, it is the biggest creature to have ever lived on Earth. They are even larger than a brontosaurus or any other dinosaur. Because they live in the ocean, salt water supports their bodies, which helps them float. The females are larger than the males, and the blue whales in the southern hemisphere are larger than those in the northern hemisphere. While the blue whale is an enormous creature, it doesn't have the largest brain. The largest brain on Earth belongs to the sperm whale. Their brains are almost 500 cubic inches. That is 5 times the volume of our human brains, which are around 80 cubic inches. Sperm whale brains also weigh 6 times as much as a human brain. That means their brains weigh about 20 pounds. Sperm whales can have such large brains because they have giant heads, up to a third of their overall body length. But their brain doesn't take up most of the room. Instead, inside their head is a large cavity, or open space, filled with yellowish oil called spermaceta. This oil was valuable to whalers who sold it for lamp fuel, creams, and ointments. Why are they important to the environment? Whales are at the top of the food chain and play an essential role in the health of the ocean ecosystem. Whale poop fertilizes microscopic phytoplankton, on which all sea life depends. In addition, phytoplankton help lessen climate change by capturing carbon and producing over half of the world's oxygen. The relationship between whales, phytoplankton, and the atmosphere is essential to sustaining a healthy ocean and planet. For a long time, people hunted whales, and blue whales are now rare because of widespread commercial hunting. Other whale populations have ended up on the verge of extinction. Scientists believe that ending the practice of whale hunting, improving commercial fishing practices, and making efforts to clean the environment have improved whales' chances of long-term survival. Large vessels supporting oil and gas have increased shipping in the ocean, creating a lot more noise. Unfortunately, this noise masks many whale communications and makes it difficult for whales to find food and mates. It also makes navigation and caring for their young much more difficult. Talk about some whale-tastic facts. Let's review. True or false? Baleen whales are larger than toothed whales. True. Choose the word the author would say best describes the whale. A. Aggressive. B. Venomous. C. Enormous. D. Domestic. C. Enormous. How does baleen help a whale eat? The baleen is strong and flexible, which helps the whale filter out water and keep in prey. Wonderful work, whale experts.